Hey everyone, welcome to the Anderson Bros Outdoors. I'm Jake, and today we're doing an update on the Losi Nascar, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back. As I said, my name is Jake, and today we're doing part one of who knows how many part series on the Losi Nascar. We're going to go over some of the things that we've done with the car in terms of speed, upgrades, those types of things. And then what we're going to do today, along with the speed run that we're about to do. First things first, this car is essentially stock outside of the electronics. We have a Castle Mamba Micro X2 with a Castle censored motor. I don't know what I did with the box. I think I threw it away. I don't know what motor this is. It is essentially an 8,000 kV Castle motor. It is censored and it is connected to the Micro X2 with a sensor wire. Outside of that, we're using a Radio Link micro receiver and we're using a Radio Master controller to control it. And then we're also using a little 5-volt Beck that is 50 cents off AliExpress. Again, all of these parts will be linked in the description below. But that's it. Originally, that's all we did. We changed the motor, the ESC, the receiver, and we did a full send on it. We were able to hit 47 mile an hour with these stock rubber tires. I don't know if they're actual Goodyear tires or not, but they are licensed Goodyear tires. The compound feels really good on these tires. They're phenomenal. So if you want to do a 47 mile an hour, these are the tires to have. I would say really up to 40 mile an hour. Anything more than 40, I would certainly replace those. Now, there's an issue with that. The issue with that is that these are 8mm hexes. So you can't really find a whole lot of wheels that are 8mm hexes. So what you have to end up doing is buying a converter. And the converter essentially just slides on to the 8mm hex and converts it from 8mm to 12mm, which is what we've done here. So the first thing we're going to discuss today are the wheels and tires that we have on the car. We did do a speed run with these, and I'll talk about that in a second, but these are BSR tires. Again, the link will be in the description below. There's a lot of different variants of this tire. These are 28mm in width because they're basically replicas of the stock tires. The only difference is that these tires are a touch taller because they are made for 10th scale and this car is a 12th scale car. Some things you need to know when putting these tires on here. First of all, we do have to trim the body. I didn't trim the body to do the speed run. It is what it is. We do have to trim it now. The second thing you need to know is that these BSR tires are foam. There is a list of the compounds for these BSR foam tires online that you can review. There's like 30 different compounds. I believe these are double pink. They're in the middle of the compound list. I don't know for sure. There will be a text right here that says exactly what this compound is. We did do a speed run with these tires and we were able to actually hit 61 mile an hour with this car. I didn't release that in the video. The video only shows 51 mile an hour, but we were actually able to achieve 61 mile an hour with these tires. The car is really all over the place and there's not a whole lot that we can do to control it on that type of surface. So today we're going to go to a different surface and try and get it even faster. The goal for this car is to hit at least 100 mile an hour. I don't know if that's achievable or not, but that's the goal. Realistically, I would be very happy if we were able to hit 80 mile an hour or more, but we'll see. Sitting the body on there, there is a noticeable area where the body does need to be trimmed in the front and the rear. This body does sit up a little higher than I would like. I think I'm going to try and make it come down just a touch. And the reason that the body sits up so high is because of the GPS sensor that goes inside the car to measure the speed. Tires were the first major upgrade, and let me tell you, they made a huge difference. I assumed that these tires would wear out really quickly, but they're not. I made probably 6 or 7 passes with it. In terms of the tread wear, I'm not really seeing a huge tread wear on it, which is a great thing because I can get a lot of life out of these tires because they are a little expensive. I think they ended up being like $33 to $35. Just to be warned, these are foam tires, so any catastrophic crashes or failures that you have will result in something like this. You can see that this wheel and the foam on the outside of the wheel are really beat up. So this is probably part to do with the body as well, the body hitting that, which is why we're going to trim it. So tires is the first issue. The second issue is the trimming of the body, which we are about to do. We're going to simply just trim off the lip around the wheel well. So you can see that there's a little tiny lip there. We're just going to cut that off. I'm not going to do that on camera because If I do it on camera, I'll really botch it. The other thing that we have to do is we have to stop by the hobby store today and grab some more body mounts. You can see we have one of the body mounts still left in here. Both of the front body mounts have broken off. Directly after this part of the recording, we're gonna go to D&Me Hobby Shop here in Topeka. Highly recommend going there if you're in the area. And we're gonna pick up some body posts and some more tires to try them out. The car is still running on a 4S pack. It is a 2200 pack. And we get about 8 to 9 straight runs in it before we really start to lose voltage. It does fit in the car perfectly. It is the new Gens Ace pack. They are a little expensive, so I don't have a medium-sized 4S battery, or I would have just used that and not got this. So the plans for today are put the body posts on, charge the battery, cut the body, and see if we can hit 80 or more mile an hour. Wish us luck. All right, so here we are on location. We're about to do the speed runs, the best road we could find for today. See what we can do. It's kind of a busy road. Actually, we'll probably run it right here in the parking lot. So currently waiting on satellites. All right, we got 12 satellites. Let's go ahead and start the testing. Boom. All right, quick pulls. Probably not gonna get higher than 60, but we're gonna stop it, read it. Yeah, terrible, 42. That's about all we've got in this battery. There's not a whole lot of runs on camera because there's not enough road. We did scratch the body up some more. Let's see what we were able to do. Oh, we were only able to do 2 mile an hour better with 63. So we're on location for run number 2. Today we have old Dixie Lee with us. Grandma, say hi, Grandma.
Hi.
She's gonna watch us and hopefully we'll get more than 63. So we did a couple of things to the car between the last run and this run. The first thing is we did remove the wing and the back because I feel like it was pulling the car up, making it do wheelies. The second thing we did is we added some weight to the front. We did stiffen up the rear springs as well, I believe, and loosened the front so that way it stays like this. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Wish us luck. So we did have a kind of a crash landing, but the car appears to be fine. Works as it should. We're going to stop and read. What do you think we got? What do you think it was? You think it hit 60?
I hope it hit 60.
we got
sucker was fun.
we got 62, Dixie Lee.
Yay!
We're gonna see if we can do 70.
Well, yeah, I said 65 or 70, didn't I? We were kind of close.
We were close.
Oh.
We had a pretty big crash there, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Real big crash.
How fast do you think it was?
Well, I don't know. It was flying pretty good down there.
Well, we'll see. We'll stop and read her. You can guess. Take a guess how much it was.
Did we make 65 this time?
No, we didn't do 60.
We didn't?
No, we only did 58.
Oh, man.
What do you think it did, Dixie Lee?
I think that was a little better.
You think? What do you think it did?
I'm hoping we hit 70. Oh, 64.
We just did 65.
That's right. But you know, it's still better than 30.
Well, we're going to try it one more time.
All right. It just gets going so fast, and then it just goes to hell in a handbasket.
Lost signal.
Oh, now that's a crash and burn.
Lost the hood pins. We're going to do one more try. We're gonna call it a day.
I just like a real car. Airborne.
Was it?
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Up there.
How'd it get there?
It flew.
Did it?
Yes. It left the road and flew. Airborne.
We lost more. Oh, we didn't lose hood pins. They're still there. One of them is anyway. We did.
We're a little worse for the wear at the moment.
I would say you're right. So we're gonna stop it. We're gonna read it. That was singing pretty good.
It was.
I kind of felt like it did better in 65.
Well, I thought maybe it did too, because it was really flying.
It was
working good.
It was a moving, but guess what?
Oh man, 63.
We only
We're
did
even
63.
lower.
So we did get 65 out of the 65% throttle. However, we are making progress. So we're back for test number 4, I think is what we're at here. We are starting to really deteriorate this body. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there are 100% holes right here, and then there's a couple up front. So we're going to try and get one last speed run in before we call it a video. To recap, on 55% throttle, we did 57 mile an hour. We were able to hit 65 mile an hour, which is the personal best for this car. We're going to see if we can do a 70 or better today. So obviously something broke because we have a wheel right here on the ground. Oh, the wheel is still attached to the axle. Not even the front that broke, it's the rear. The rear broke straight off of there. Well, I suppose we'll see how fast it went. And read, and that was a disappointing 53 mile an hour. What do you think we're going to do today in mile an hour?
Well, I'm hoping we can finally hit 70.
70?
70.
We'll see if we can hit 70.
We need to go 70.
5 satellites.
Oh, now you have 11. Holy cow, Batman. Oh.
What happened?
Well, we crashed.
So we lost juice in the car. Looks like me might have thermaled. It's pretty hot out here, so we're going to stop it and read it. And let's read. Woo!
68.
We almost did 70.
Getting close.
We are getting close. All right, we're back in the shop. We've had a lot of fun. It's been a few days trying to get this thing going. We're still not there. We're making some good progress. So we've gone from 47 mile an hour with the stock tires to 57 mile an hour at 5% throttle. And then we were able to hit 65 mile an hour with the tires and then finally get 68 mile an hour. Not a huge increase, but for the size of the car and really the lack of experience on my part, I think we're making some pretty good progress. I don't anticipate making huge strides. We are going to continue to get this car to 100 mile an hour no matter what. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the notification bell because there will be more episodes in this specific series. We did order a new body. We got a clear body. We actually ordered 2 new bodies because as you can see with this one, it is really beat up. There's nothing left here or here. There's nothing left here or here. And yeah. So this will be the speed run body for sure. We'll probably add some tape to the inside to try and cover those to make it last as long as possible. Now the second thing we have going on here is the tires. So these tires work really well. I think they're still a little too stiff. They are the BSR double pink compound, as I stated before. I think we're going to go for something quite a bit softer. I think the shore rating is 36. I'm going to try and get something around the high 20s and see what that does. The reason that I say that is this car is a 12 scale car and it's not as heavy as a 10 scale car would be. So we need some tread that's a little softer to accommodate essentially the lighter weight. The next thing we did was we added weight to the front. We also added a bar on the side with the battery. I'm not sure what the weight is before and after. I apologize in advance on that. The only other thing that we did in this video that I didn't really talk about are these side pieces, side skirts, whatever you want to call them. So bone stock, they do have a piece here, but it has holes in it and stuff. I designed these and I printed these out hoping that they might provide a little more stability. I'm not sure that they actually did that or not. It's hard to say. I am happy with the progress. It's not quite 70 mile an hour, but I will take it. There are some things that we are going to do to this in the future, so stay tuned. One of those things being suspension. We're going to completely redo the shocks, add springs, oils, things of that nature, get that dialed in, and we're also going to get a fresh set of tires, obviously. Outside of that, everything else that happens in that video, we will let you find out in that video. We appreciate everyone for making it this far. Huge shout out to the community. Huge shout out to the TABO club members. They will be coming up next. We really appreciate all of your support. We couldn't do it without you. And as always, we hope you have a great day.